What's going on, Flix Talkers? Welcome back to another The Twilight Zone reaction video, this time for episodes 7 and 8, entitled The Lonely and Time Enough at Last. You guys have been amazing in the comment section, leaving your trivia and your earliest memories about these episodes down in the comments below. I definitely appreciate it and want you guys to keep going. Give me all the trivia, give me all the nostalgia, please, in the comments below. It keeps me going. We got a lot of episodes to cover, and I'm having a great time with you guys watching me on this journey once again for the first time. Now, like usual, I don't know anything about these episodes, and that's the best way to go into things, so you guys get my genuine and honest thoughts along the way. So enough talking, let's get to watching. But before we do, if you guys want to show love and always support the channel, make sure to simply hit that big thumbs up. It's free, and consider subscribing today for more reactions like this, movie reviews, and movie news here on the channel. Also, if you guys are watching these reactions on YouTube and want to watch the full uncensored cut, make sure to click on my Patreon link down in the description below, where you guys can join today for a 7-day free trial and pick the movies and shows that I get to watch next. All right, Flix Talkers, so without further ado, let's get into episode 7, season 1, entitled The Lonely.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone. Witness, if you will, a dungeon made out of mountains, salt flats, and sand that stretch to infinity. The dungeon has an inmate, James A. Corey.
There's nothing out there.
For the record, let it be known that James A. Corey is a convicted criminal placed in solitary confinement. Confinement in this case stretches as far as the eye can see.
That's crazy.
Because this particular dungeon is on an asteroid 9 million miles from the Earth.
What? He must have done something crazy to get that sentence. Wow. Jeez. That's hard to even fathom.
Entry, 15th day, 6th month, the year 4. There'll be a supply ship coming in soon, I think. They're either due or overdue. And I hope it's Allenby's ship because he's a decent man. He brings things for me. Reality is what I need. Because what is there left that I can believe in? A desert and the wind, the silence, or myself? Can I believe in myself anymore?
God. You gotta start coming up with some games or some ways to kill time, you know? Is he playing against the spacemen? Or the people delivering his stuff?
Allenby! Allenby! You?
What a place you've got here, Corey.
Glad you like it.
And I think it stinks.
Well, you don't have to live here.
No, but I have to come back here 4 times a year. Sometimes my kids don't even recognize me when I come home. 6,000 miles from north to south, 4,000 from east to west.
Well, kick them while he's down.
Well, we've only got a 15-minute layover this time, Corey.
We could play a couple of games of cards or something, huh?
If we delay our time of departure any longer than 15 minutes, it just places us in a different orbital position. Now we'd have to stay here at least 14 days before this place would be in position again.
For 14 days?
That's good enough for him. 2 weeks?
I mean, hey, look, we could play some chess. I built a chess set and everything.
Let's go in.
Also, if this is a criminal, wouldn't they have, like, guns or something? Like, this guy could take over and then take over your ship. Like, I still wouldn't be all buddy-buddy with him.
Hey, we've been here 2 minutes already, and he hasn't asked about the pardon.
Pardon?
How about it, Allenby?
You're out of luck, Corey. The sentence reads 50 years. You've been here 4 years now, so that makes 46 more to go, so make yourself comfortable, huh?
Jesus.
Corey, we don't make the rules. All we do is deliver your supplies and pass on information. I told you last time there's been a lot of pressure back home about this kind of punishment. A lot of people who think it's unnecessarily cruel. They may change their minds and imprison you on Earth like the old days.
Allenby, every morning when I get up, I tell myself this is my last day of sanity. I can't stand this loneliness one more day. Not one more day. Down deep inside my gut, I get an ache that's just pulling everything out. Then I force myself to hold on for one more day. Just one more day.
Wow. That hope will keep you clinging onto it.
You're breaking my heart.
Adams.
I don't like this guy. You can have sympathy and empathy for someone in a lesser position than you, for sure. I understand he killed some people, but now he's facing the consequences.
Corey, I brought you something else, too. It'll mean my job if they ever suspect. It'd be my neck if they found out for sure.
Mark Allenby, I don't want any gifts. I don't want tidbits. Makes me feel like an animal in a cage with an old lady out there who wants to throw peanuts at me. A pardon, Allenby. That's the only gift I want. I'm not a murderer. I killed in self-defense. There are still a lot of people who believe me, and it happens to be the truth.
I know. I doubt if this will be any consolation to you, but this isn't an easy assignment to handle. Stopping here 4 times a year and having to look at a man's agony. All I can do is try to bring you things to help keep your sanity. Well, anything so you can just fight loneliness.
Can you bring a person? I mean, that... How about a dog, a pet, a cat, something?
We'll be back in 3 months. Look, when you open up that crate, there's nothing you need to do. You'll need no activator of any kind. The air will do that. Well, there'll be a booklet inside that'll answer any of your questions. Now, they don't know what it is that I've brought, so I'd appreciate your waiting until we get out of sight.
Have a good trip back. Give my regards to Broadway.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't want to hear any of that. He wanted that pardon, I get it. Now it makes me feel a little sorry for him because he said he did it in self-defense, and then, you know, spending all that time on a damn asteroid that's 6,000 miles wide or something like that is pretty insane. Going back to what I said about clinging on to hope that he can get a pardon or something will change is probably the only thing preventing himself from killing himself. Because I was going to say, why don't you just kill yourself then? You know, instead of going through all that agony and pain, just end it all, right? You're going to spend 46 more years on that planet, or asteroid, I should say. I don't think he could do it. He's already going stir crazy after 4 years.
You are now the proud possessor of a robot built in the form of a woman.
Robot? Robot? I know that's how they used to say robot back in the day. Robot. No way, let's see.
Physiologically and psychologically, she is a human being with a set of emotions and a memory track.
I thought it was going to be like a metal robot.
Her name is Alicia.
My name's Alicia. What's your name?
Get out of here. I don't need a machine. Go on, get out of here.
You need a companion, man. Beggars can't be choosers. I know for 1959, this is like a big shocker, like, ah! A robot. You know, I'd be like, thank God. I can get through this 46 years like that.
I brought you some water. It'll get warm just sitting there.
How would you know?
I can feel thirst.
Yeah? What else can you feel?
I don't understand.
Can you feel heat?
Yes?
And hunger?
It's pretty advanced.
How about pain? Can you feel pain?
That too.
How? You're a machine, aren't you? Why didn't they build you to look like a machine? Why didn't they build you out of metal with bolts and wires and electrodes and things like that? Why'd they turn you into a lie? Cover you with something that looks like flesh? Give you a face? Face that if I look at long enough makes me think. Makes me believe that...
That's why they did it. That's exactly why they did it.
It's a lie.
Once again, beggars can't be choosers, man. I mean, you take what you get. I mean, now if they send you an ugly-looking girl, then I'd be complaining, but...
You mock me, you know that? When you look at me, when you talk to me, I'm being mocked.
I'm sorry. You hurt me, Corey.
Hurt you? How can I hurt you? This isn't real flesh. There aren't any nerves under there. There aren't any muscles or tendons.
Jesus.
You're just like this heap. A hunk of metal with arms and legs instead of wheels. And that's all you are. A reminder to me that I'm so lonely I'm about to lose my mind.
I get it. I understand what he's saying, but look at this. Look at this. She's crying. A robot that cries. This is something more, dude. You should know that in 1959.
I can feel loneliness too.
Oh, Alicia, I'm sorry.
Oh, she smiled. I mean, I can understand why he's questioning things. You know, this is weird, you know, especially for back then. So it's like, what are they trying to do? Are they trying to mock me? My mind going crazy? I get it, but he came to the realization.
But there are times when I do know that Alicia is simply an extension of me. I hear my words coming from her, my emotions. The things that she has learned to love are those things that I've loved.
Wow, this is like AI today. It learns based on the internet.
I'm not lonely anymore. Each day can now be lived with. I love Alicia. Nothing else matters.
Wow. He embraced it. And this will make his time go by a little easier. Hopefully.
That's in the constellation of Orion. And there's the Great Bear. See it with its pointer stars in line with the Northern Star?
That star, Corey. What's that star?
Well, that's not a star, that's a ship.
But it can't be a ship. There isn't one due here for 3 months.
Must be Allenby's ship. He's the only one that ever comes close. They stop at the other asteroids and they come here. That means we'll see him in the morning.
So why are they there early? We gotta take the robot. No.
Corey, we got good news for you. All the sentences have been reviewed. You've been given a pardon.
No.
We're taking you back home on this ship.
But we got to take off from here in exactly 20 minutes, and we can't wait any longer. We've been dodging meteor storms all the way out, and we're almost out of fuel. We picked up 7 other men off asteroids. We only have room for about 15 pounds of stuff, so you better pick up what you need in a hurry.
Oh, so he can't even bring the woman. No.
That car they can keep. That'll be for the next poor devil.
There won't be any next poor devil.
Oh, they're outlawing it?
Good, I'm glad of that. Alicia and I are climbing to that ship of yours, and we'll look out the port, and we'll give it all a big kiss goodbye.
Oh, my dear God, I forgot her.
He's out of his mind. Who's Alicia?
A robot.
She's a woman.
Corey, she's a robot.
She's a woman. She's gentle and kind. Allenby, she kept me alive. Why, if it wasn't for her, I'd have been finished. I'd have given up. We'll just climb in that ship of yours, and when we hit that big, beautiful green earth...
15 pounds.
You don't understand. You leave her behind. That's murder.
Corey.
No, you don't understand. She's not a robot. She's a woman. Alicia!
Hey, Alicia! Corey!
Well, at that point, I would just stay there. I mean, your happiness is worth more. He was happy. Where the hell did she go?
Alicia! Alicia! Talk to them. Show them. Talk to them, Alicia. Alicia, show them.
I don't have any choice, Corey.
What?
I have no choice at all.
Corey?
No. No!
Oh my, what did you do? You couldn't like deactivate her?
Corey. Corey.
Corey.
Oh.
We've got to go now, Captain.
I mean, he did what he had to. Time was against them, you know, so.
Time to go home. It's all behind you. It's like a bad dream. When you wake up, you'll be back on Earth. You'll be home.
Well?
That's right. All you're leaving behind is loneliness.
I must remember that. I must remember to keep that in mind.
All right, you blew up her face, so let's go. Wow, I didn't think he was going to do that, but I mean, you know, they needed to get the hell out of there.
Left to rust is the place he lived in and the machines he used. Without use, they will disintegrate from the wind and the sand and the years that act upon them, including the one made in his image, kept alive by love.
That was so crazy because since she felt emotion, she felt fear, and she ran away in fear to hide. Alicia, rest in peace, man.
Next week, a distinguished actor lends us his talents, as Mr. Burgess Meredith stars in Time Enough at Last, the story of a man who seeks salvation in the rubble of a ruined world. We hope you'll share this very strange experience with us. Thank you, and good night.
You know I will. All right, I'm ready for the next one, y'all. Burgess Meredith. I want to say I recognize this leading guy, too. I'm a face guy, you know, not a name guy, so. Is it Jack Warden? Possibly? Yep. Jack Warden. He had a little bit of a Gene Hackman thing going on as far as the face. Problem Child 2, Problem Child 3, which I don't even know they had. Heaven Can Wait, 12 Angry Men. That's the one. I always do love these episodes that focus more on time and with your mind and the psyche and what it does to us, right? Loneliness. I mean, this goes back to episode 1, where the guy enters the town where no one's there. So he's just kind of left with his thoughts, right? And then he ends up going crazy when no one is in this town, but it ends up being an experiment. This one was because he did a crime. Now, I wasn't expecting any pardon anytime soon, if I'm being completely honest. So when we got that little twist, it was a good one for me. And it really threw him for a loop. Like, what am I going to do? Am I going to go back to Earth where I might not find any joy in a companion? Or am I going to stick here on this floating rock and chill out with Alicia until I die, or 46 more years? But these spacemen were not going to let him do that, and they just blew her face away. And it's like, well, at that point, I mean, you know, and then also it does solidify. It comes to the realization, for him at least, that this is just a robot. Even though he kept yelling, you know, it's a woman, it's a woman. It may have gave you the familiarity of a woman, but in the end, he had to come to realization once again that this was a robot, just something to kind of occupy time. And even though it did give him warm, you know, feelings inside, it wasn't a true human. So hopefully, you know, I mean, I know this is the show, but hopefully that this character could find peace and love and happiness back on Earth now that he is pardoned and he is free. And once again, he claimed it was self-defense, and I believe him. I mean, he did get pardoned. So let's just jump into this next episode, guys. Episode 8, entitled Time Enough at Last. I'm really excited for this one. As he did say, it does star Burgess Meredith. So let's get into it. Hit that big thumbs up. Consider subscribing today for more.
One?
Henry Bemis. God, he was old back then.
It's a wonderful boy. And his mother's married this miserable man.
Those bifocals.
Mr. Bemis, you've shortchanged me again. See? There's only 24 here, and there should be 25.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Chester. I thought there were 5 ones.
He's really into his book, huh?
And then there's another very funny character here called Macabre Miss, and he's always being sent to debtor's prison. And then there's another...
I got time for you.
You know. Yes, sir.
I wonder if I might see you in my office, Mr. Bemis.
I don't suppose you've ever read David Copperfield, have you?
Now, if you'll be good enough to accompany me.
Witness Mr. Henry Bemis, a charter member in the Fraternity of Dreamers. A bookish little man whose passion is the printed page, but who is conspired against by a bank president and a wife and a world full of tongue cluckers and the unrelenting hands of a clock. But in just a moment, Mr. Bemis will enter a world without bank presidents. He'll have a world all to himself, without anyone.
Now, Mr. Bemis, I shall come to the point of this interview. What constitutes an efficient member of this organization? Viz., a bank teller who knows his job and performs it, i.e., an organization man who functions within an organization. You, Mr. Bemis, do not function within the organization. You are neither an efficient bank teller nor a proficient employee.
Oh.
You, Mr. Bemis, are a reader. Yes. A reader of books.
Sounds like he's getting fired.
I see you constantly going downstairs into the vault during your lunch hour. You will henceforth devote your time to your job and forget reading. Do I make myself perfectly clear?
It's just that,
Just that what, Bemis? Make it quick and get back to your cage.
Cage?
It's just that my wife won't let me read at home. See, when I get home at night and try to pick up a newspaper, she yanks it out of my hand. Well, I got so desperate that I found myself trying to read the labels on the condiment bottles on the table. Now she won't even let me use the ketchup.
Your wife is an amazingly bright woman. Good day, Bemis.
That's a strong warning, man. I mean, Bemis, man, you got to get with it. I'm sorry, sir. It's my addiction. Please forgive me.
Henry!
Yes, dear, I'm in the living room.
You want more coffee or don't you?
No, thank you, dear.
Well, then why don't you tell me that? I think we've been over this quite enough, Henry. I won't tolerate a husband of mine sacrificing the art of conversation. What's so funny?
No, dear, it was just that you said a husband of mine. Well, how many husbands have you got? You've only got me.
I would appreciate that not being rubbed in. We're playing cards tonight. We're going over to the Phillips house.
All right, I'll be ready on time.
See that you are.
Oh, she's mean. I mean, mean in the sense of like very just, you know, just like snarky and I don't know. Doesn't seem pleasant is what I'm trying to say. How's he going to get out of this one?
Henry, What have you got, Henry?
Nothing, my dear.
What's this?
What the heck?
This!
Now, how did that get here?
I can only hazard a guess. A book of modern poetry. Would you like to read me some?
Do you mean read you out loud out of the book?
Do you want to?
Oh, I would love to. Now, one or two things from T.S. Eliot and Edmondson, Vincent Millay.
You bitch.
Helen.
That's terrible.
You should thank me, really. A grown man who reads silly, ridiculous, nonsensical doggerel.
There's some very beautiful things here.
I also say it's a waste of time.
Helen, don't do that for her.
Gosh, she's a disgusting woman.
Why do you do these things?
Because I'm married to a fool.
She's probably cheating on him, too. Now, when you have someone in a relationship that has some kind of extreme hobby, even, or just a hobby, you got to come to some kind of compromise. You don't just shut that down and say, you're going to have fun with me. Because guess what? That person is not going to have fun with you ever. They're going to hide it. They're going to mask it and just get through life with you miserable. So come to a damn compromise. Oh, I feel bad for Henry. So they said he likes to go read in the vault? In the bank vault with all the money? Oh, that's actually people's private possessions. Okay. Yeah, no, I would get claustrophobic. He finds joy in it. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Whoa, wasn't expecting that. Oh my God, he's gonna get trapped in the vault. Is that the H-bomb? Why did that clock blow up? Oh, still opening. Oh my God. A bomb did explode. Now, what is the H-bomb, guys? Is that Hiroshima bomb? Is that similar to the A-bomb? I don't know. I'm not familiar with these letters for the bombs. You can hear some wind howling. That means I don't think there's anything around in sight. It wiped out everything.
I can only tell you that in adherence to duty, these things are basic, above all things, to qualities I've mentioned already. For the Thursday night banquet. Could you type that up in triplicate?
Wow. Oh my God. Everything is gone. That was a nuclear bomb. Oh, Henry.
Seconds, minutes, hours. They crawl by on hands and knees for Mr. Henry Bemis, who looks for a spark in the ashes of a dead world. A telephone connected to nothingness. The mailbox of what was once his house and is now a rubble.
Helen! Helen!
She's vaporized. Wow. That is scary. Just seeing the vastness, the background, nothing. Everything in rubble is terrifying.
A vault. That's why I'm alive. Think of it in. I'm not at all sure that I want to be alive.
What? He said, I don't know if I want to be alive?
I'm not going to starve to death anyway. Food enough to last for years and years and years. All the food and more too.
He's got crackers and beer. I don't think you can survive off that. Maybe you can. I don't know.
The very worst part is being alone. Is this how it's going to be?
Another episode about loneliness.
Eating, smoking a cigarette, reading the same half of a newspaper over and over again.
What would you do, guys? I mean, it seems like he's definitely the last person in town. I don't know how far this range on this bomb was, but... I know myself personally, I would trek outward and try to figure out who's alive. There has to be someone that also was in a bank vault that survived. Come on, there had to have been. That just happened to be down there and protected. Oh, how did that car survive? That thing's barely untouched. He's got a working car. What? Okay, I spoke too soon. Sorry, Henry.
Quite all right. This is solitude. I've never had much solitude. I have enough food, and I'm really extremely fortunate. Help.
Well, he's having a breakdown. I feel it. I felt that right there. I felt that breakdown. I felt the anxiety kicking in. Is there anything to read? Can he read anything? Because that's what was his whole thing was reading. Is there any book? I don't think there's any books left either. God. This is making me nervous. How's it going to end? Oh, God. Don't do it, Henry. Come on, bro. You've only been in this environment for a day or something. Come on, please.
If there was just something to do. Oh, I'm sure I'll be forgiven for this.
Oh, my. Are you fucking serious?
I know I'll be forgiven.
Oh, God, no. Dude, this is like a blessing for you. Because, wait, what is this? Public library? Oh, those are books. The books survived. I don't know how. They're paper, but...
Collected works of Dickens. Collected works of George Bernard Shaw. Poems by Browning, Shelley, Keats.
There's your poetry. Oh, yeah.
January, February, March.
Bittersweet. Wow. That's cool. He found something to do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it took a bomb to create that happiness, but...
And the best thing is there's time now. Time. There's time enough at last.
Oh my God, did he break his glasses? Oh no! Are you kidding me? He couldn't see with them, barely.
That's not fair.
No.
Not fair at all. There was time now.
Oh.
Was all the time I needed. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Oh my God, no. Is that how it's gonna end?
Henry Bemis, now just a part of a smashed landscape. Just a piece of the ruffle. Just a fragment of what man has deeded to himself.
That is the worst ending. Damn you, Rod Serling. That is the worst ending.
Rod Serling, the creator of Twilight Zone, will tell you about next week's story after this word from our alternate.
I don't care. I'm upset. I don't care. Oh, man. That was the worst ending. Wow. Okay, that one was based on a short story. Interesting. Oh, Burgess killed it in this one. Okay, there we go, guys. Oh, I want to talk about this one. So that was episode 8 from season 1, Time Enough at Last. All right, Flix Talkers, that one was intense, man, especially that ending. I did not like that ending. I mean, it was a good ending. It was a good ending. I just didn't want that for Henry. So they really hit us, man, with some combos, man, that left and then that right uppercut. So let's just get into it, because that one was an emotional roller coaster that also dealt with loneliness like the last episode. So we got some lonely episodes ahead, man, and it really puts in perspective how much we all kind of rely on human interaction. And, you know, maybe not Henry so much. I mean, he was into his books and whatnot. He just wanted the time. He wanted to be alone. But loneliness is the overall arching theme, I believe, of these last 2 episodes. So Burgess Meredith as Henry was great in this. I believed him with his bifocals looking all, eyes fluttering everywhere, Coke bottle glasses, still couldn't see anything. I never understood that. You can't see, so you get glasses prescribed. And they're Coke bottle glasses, and it seems like it makes it worse. I don't know. Maybe someone that had those kind of glasses, please let me know. What was the deal with those ones? But anyways, I like the premise of the buildup that he had this nagging wife, he had this nagging boss, and all he wanted was, I mean, yeah, a lot of you guys can argue that, yeah, he wasn't communicating or spending time with his wife, or he wasn't doing his job 100% to a T. And I get that. But these episodes, you're supposed to empathize with these characters or sympathize or try to understand them. And especially when you get into older people, they have less years left here on Earth. So just let them enjoy the stuff that they like to enjoy, which was reading for him. He used to read the damn condiment ingredients, he said. So that being said, I finally like that he got peace. And yes, it was done in a crazy way with a bomb dropping. And he was safe in the vault. He had enough food. It didn't look like that, but I mean, he had some scraps, and canned food sticks around forever, right? But then when he started to question the loneliness and the gun, and then we see the public library, I felt hopeful. I saw hope at the end of this tunnel. So that being said, that twist ending of his glasses falling off, because you know what? Now that I think about it, through that whole episode, his glasses were really hanging off, and it was kind of like, it's an extension of him. When you wear glasses, it's an extension of you. So these things are your money makers. It's your lifesaver, right? So this thing was hanging off his face half the time, and I wasn't even questioning it really. But they finally fell off, and they broke. And that broke my heart. And he said, no, that's not fair. That's not fair. And how many times have we yelled out to this cruel world, it's not fair, what's happening in our lives or whatever. And I loved it. I thought it was beautifully displayed. And those episodes are great, guys. So you guys let me know, have you seen these ones? What are your earliest memories of these last 2 episodes? These actors were both great in it, I thought. And I can't wait for the next episode. So that being said, hit that big thumbs up to support the channel. And if you guys did like my reaction and commentary along the way, consider subscribing today for more. Also, if you guys are watching this reaction on YouTube and want to watch the full uncensored cut, make sure to click my Patreon link down in the description below, where you guys can watch today and pick the movies and shows that I get to watch next with a 7-day free trial. All right, Flix Talkers, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gone. Peace.